And I think we're live. And I think we're live. And I think we're live. Very good. Getting that set up right there. Ah, yes, as well. There we go. That one actually sent out for once. Hooray. How's it going, high class? Welcome in, everybody. And schoolgirl, how's it going? Second guest. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. And Nightcap, my man Chungus. Phil, how's it going? Excuse me. Oh my god. I'm already dying and it's not even started yet. Hello, Saturn. Hello, hello. It's another Sunday, everybody. How's it going, Unknown? It's another Sunday. That means it's another stream. There we go. Just post that right there. Ah, yes, here we are. Doing that over there. All right, and my setup right there. Neither one of him playing for checkers for 3 hours on Assassin's Creed. I actually haven't been watching Peanut play Assassin's Creed because I have been wanting to play the game myself. So it's like, even though, you know, yeah, everybody's already played Black Flag for the most part, I just didn't want any spoilers again. I forgot how the game went. Oh, second guess. Thank you, my man. Reception was bad for a bit. Yeah, everyone seems to be liking that episode, and I agree. I think that one came out pretty well. Oh, and Dirk is here too. I have no apologies, my man. Yeah, you had to stop watching him play it. Yeah, I was like, usually it's what I listen to when I work and when I do stuff in the evening. But I had to turn off Peanut because he just kept playing over and over again because he was so addicted. So I had to take one for that one, and just not watch for the few days that he was playing Black Flag. Yeah, you were the same. Agreed. I think a good amount of people may have felt the same way. I do believe Black Flag was probably the best Assassin's Creed game out there. It's what everyone's been basing their whole thing on. Oh, Unknown, thanks to you, my man. Given a gifted sub. Appreciate you, my man.
Hello there.
Thank you so much. And Girthquake as well. You can't imagine you not watching Peanut. Hey, sometimes we gotta choose when a good game's on the line. We're like, okay, I just gotta stop that for now. And just to ask everybody that's watching on Twitch and YouTube and everything is if the music's too loud or anything, I always have to ask that every stream because I can never know. But if it's too loud or it gets too out of place, just let me know and I can try and adjust that. Music's good, perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. But yeah, the other one over here that's actually working, he's not feeling too well today. But I started cracking the whip. I'm like, it's Sunday, you better get to it. You like the burger? It kind of it feels something like Peanut would do. Be like, you know what? Yeah, having burger and fries and everything for sub badges and sub emotes. I think for a long time though, for years and years, before we ever watched Peanut and everything, I always think that we told ourselves if we were gonna stream, we would do like some kind of McDonald's combo for Twitch badge and subs and something like that. I've seen actually a few other people do it too, but you know, it's been years. And we do have a few emotes slots as well. I don't think there's anything that was uploaded to YouTube. I don't think we can do that one yet. But on Twitch we got some. How's it going, little bud? So far, Chungus, it's doing not too shabby. There's a few things happening over this past week, but you know, we're still here. We're surviving. And Terry the Scary, how's it going, my man? Feel better, BPA Pencil, yeah. He's got it's Pencil and Mike over here. But even if he's not feeling too well, we just said, you know what, it's probably better if we just keep to the routine and not break it. I know there's not too much happening on Sundays, so people can probably have a nice little place to hang out for a few hours and maybe put us on in the background. Yeah, I'm tired of this, Grandpa. It's like, no, you're gonna get out there and you're gonna work. Doing pretty good, Terry. Lots of stuff happening in the world of BPA, but we're still here and we're still making episodes. Don't want to disappoint everyone by saying, hey, you know what? We're not gonna do the one stream we do throughout the week. Not gonna cancel that one. But I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging with us for a bit. Exactly, Chokers. I told him 4 times already. It would be like, I don't care if you're not feeling good. Get back to work. The people yearn for entertainment. Absolutely second. Yes, I will tell him that everyone is yelling at him to get back to it. No breaks, no nothing of the sort. Get back to it. An episode needs to be made. Why are you taking so slow? I will make sure to let him know. You guys all said that. And Reggae, how's it going, my man? Appreciate you.
Hello there.
Thanks for the follow, Squeak. But yeah, for anyone curious for what this episode is going to be, it's going to be the curses for cameos. I'm sure everyone may have seen that during one of the streams this past week, where everyone was saying, it was like, oh, give a shout out, hey, say happy birthday to who, and then Peanut just tells everyone, it was like, all right, I can do it, but with one cameo comes one curse. So that's what this episode's going to be. And if we feel like we're not getting too much progress done on this episode, my brother said he's going to switch to maybe working on some of the channel emotes and the channel stuff for that. So whatever he's feeling up to. He just said he wanted to at least try and get some work done on this episode. You didn't say that, tell him to get rest. No, that's exactly what you said. I have it verbatim. Verbatim, that's exactly what you said. Oh yeah, sorry, Derek. We still don't we don't have that set up on Twitch. We're a little preoccupied this month, this week. Don't worry, we'll get the bat back next time. So, what are all you fine people working up to this weekend? Everybody enjoy themselves. Absolutely, exactly what Durga said. If you guys want to come hang out in the Discord as well, we're there pretty much all the time. And briefcase, I actually haven't checked the Black Flag streams simply because I want to play the game myself. So I actually haven't watched Peanut play anything yet for this time around. But I always do. Everyone keeps saying that he spent hours playing checkers, which was a big thing. So I think for the most part that seems to be something I'll have to check out. Oh, welcome in, Bellyage. You're building a magic deck because your roommate got into it. Uh-oh, that's dangerous. That is not conducive to a saving and responsible livelihood. Is to get into a card game hobby. Oh, how's it going, Max? Hardy Frieza, how's it going, my man? Oh, thank you, my man. I'm glad people enjoy the episodes, especially the most recent one. Now, High Class, if you really want to start losing money, you tell your friend or you tell other people, hey, I'm starting to get into the Warhammer models. That's how you start losing money immediately. Or along the dice game in Valhalla Slaps 2. I never played Valhalla. There was actually, I think I stopped after Black Flag. That was the last time that I played an Assassin's Creed game. How's it going, Tickle? He already tried that and you told him no? Well, he'll get you eventually. The media is just too good. Will you do the thanks for the 20 gifted subs? Whoops, debacle. That was a good one. I did see that one because they swapped to a variety. So when I actually saw it, I was like, oh, they're not playing Black Flag today. They're off doing party games and everything. I actually happened to be in stream when they were doing that, and I looked at myself and I looked at my brother over here and be like, all right, that one could be a good one. Yeah, it's not a slippery slope. It's a cliff, yeah. Or if you really want to lose money, you get into Pokemon scalping. That's how you lose money instantly. In fact, let's get into everything. Let's get into building out a magic deck and Pokemon scalping and a Warhammer building. You'll be broke in no time. And how's it going, Box? Why aren't you happy it's Sunday, Durka? Just because it means Monday's tomorrow? Maybe is that it? Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly, yeah. That was just the first thing that came to mind. It was like the only reason why someone would hate a Sunday is because tomorrow is Monday.
Hello there.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Crybaby Lucy. Welcome in. Yeah, he's got the work blues. Be like, though I've never really heard anyone say, "Man, oh man, I got a case of the Mondays." It's like, all right, Bobby, go back to your suburban household.
Hello there.
Monday's your work week, Friday, so it's your favorite day. Oh, that's perfect. So does that mean that you have like Monday, Tuesday off? Is that how your schedule works out for that? And Dankenstein, thanks for the follow. A Tuesday through Thursday. Oh, okay. Oh, Monday's your Friday. Okay, I get you. Yeah, Monday's your Friday. That's your Monday, Tuesday off. Yeah, it's kind of different how some people would be like, "Oh yeah, my weekend is in the middle of the week," which can kind of suck if you kind of think about it. Not saying that it's like, "Hey, I get to be at home while everyone's at work." It's just, if you have plans with everyone, they're all busy because everybody's at work, unless you're just a homebody or something like that. Food service industry, it's normal. Okay, that makes sense then. And Wolf, love your work, guys. Smiles in life. Thanks for that. Well, that's what we do around here. I'm glad everybody really liked the Tortoise and the Hare episode. I honestly think it's probably the best episode so far. Was that story? Because it played out like a real story. If you're looking at some of the older episodes, the ones that actually has like a high view count, like what everyone says was the snap hook. That's a lot of people's favorite. It's just this new one is just so much more in depth. It's got backgrounds and full characters, and it's the story that's progressing with the narration. Oh, thanks for the follow, Toothy. Exactly, Jones. This is my house. Yeah, and David, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Peter laid out the story like a pro. Yeah, I wonder how that story was actually going to end if he didn't get interrupted by the NPC walking around the corner. Your videos are hilarious. Absolutely well done, too. Oh, well, thank you, Toothy. That's why we're here. We love making videos for the community. The more we get to make videos, the better it is, because we love making stuff. If it wasn't for these videos, my brother and I would just be neck deep in Warhammer painting, because it's like I need to make something. This is cool as hell. Well, I certainly agree. It's fun to be able to stream on Sundays and just, show the behind-the-scene process and just hang out with the few that like to come and show up and everything. But we know it's Sunday evening, and so people are getting ready for the work week. I take no offense whatsoever. Just people hanging out is what's good for me. A short animated video about bugs in my eyes would be hilarious. There's so many bugs in my eyes moments, too. It's like, which one do I pick? How long have you been doing animation for? Roughly around, like, ever since we got out of high school, which was back in, like, 2011. We've and even before that, long before that as well. So a good portion of our life, we've been doing some form of animation, but doing it, like, if you want to call it professionally, over like 15 years. But these past 8 years or so, my brother and I took a really long hiatus from animation work, just because we no longer lived in LA or anything. So we focused on like commission work and stuff like that. But when we found out about Peanut, that's when we decided, hey, maybe it'd be a cool idea to reintroduce ourselves to animation again. Say, fellow 33-year-old, exactly. As the kids say these days, unk status. Yeah, Lucy, it's just like, you don't want to do it during the week because, everybody's off either at work or already watching their other streams and everything. And of course, once Peanut gets on, that's why everybody hops on to. So just to give people some kind of Peanut on a Sunday, which the one day he doesn't stream, so we just thought, hey, that'd be a fun little idea. You love them all. There, you haven't found one that you don't like? Well, hopefully we don't find out which one you don't like. We need a Peanut Con with a meet and greet. It'd be cool to meet you and all the other cool guys, Hutch, Gingy, Coco, Cloaksy. Well, I don't know if anybody would be interested in meeting us because we're just the side guys over here. But all the big people is
Hello there.
all the crew that plays with Peanut and everything. I'm just gonna walk around with a shirt, just like, hi, I make those stupid cartoons. Oh, Misprint, how's it going? You had no idea we were streaming. We love your shorts. Oh, well, thank you, my man. Yeah, the streaming is relatively newish. We only stream one day, and it's only for a few hours at a time. Just to show the behind-the-scenes process and everything. And we only stream on Sundays. There was a few days, I think earlier on, maybe 2 months ago, where we streamed like maybe on Monday and then one Wednesday. Oh, excuse me. One Monday or one Wednesday. But for the most part, it's always Sunday. Just because not many people are on Sundays and Peanut's not on Sundays. So we thought, hey, that would be a good gap filler. I bet any of us that followed you would like to. It was like, well, let me shake your hand, sir, and be like, oh, it's all crusty. And Brooklyn, how's it going, my man? 6. And Sam. Are your animations so effing good? Keep up the fantastic work, bro. Oh, thank you, my man. So Macromedia Flash is your preferred. My kin went to a tech fair at a university, and all the software they recommended were $1,000 subscriptions. Exactly. Yeah. In the days of old, it used to be just like you buy the program, and now you have the program, and now everything is subscription based. So even all the Adobe stuff, which is what we're working on. We're working on an old version of Adobe Flash. My husband and I watch you guys do great work. It really adds to the joy of being a bungulator. Then that's exactly where we are. We're just fellow bungulators that just happen to know how to color in between the lines. I do agree with that, Chris, though. Chris Steph. If animation was easy, a lot of more people would be doing it. A lot of people do tend to work in like 3D programs now and everything, but there's still tons of people who do hand-drawn animation or 2D animation, which is what this is. So there's all kinds of mediums now. I mean, it's nice having a content machine like Peanut. It is pretty endless. It's like there is no lack of anything when it comes to Peanut's content. Even if Peanut were to stop streaming right now, we would still have content for like years and years. So it's just every stream, every new stream can generate so many more clips. Now it's just the problem is finding out which clips you want to do because they're all so funny. Procreate Streams is a decent budget alternative for a beginner. Oh, well, I'll have to look into that. I actually didn't know Procreate had a animation side to it. You guys are not stupid. Everyone loves you, and Peanut loves it himself. I think it's like the mindset we've always been in, because we've always been small creators. So it's just like, oh, nobody likes what I do. And then the one time, thousands and thousands, and even if you want to count millions of people actually like what we do, I'd be like, okay, are you sure you like what I do? It's like that, the imposter syndrome. How's it going, Brooklyn Green? You guys aren't the side guys either. Peanut loves your shorts. I think that's the fun part about all of this, is just like Peanut gets a kick out of them too. I mean, so I've never heard of someone not liking fan content of them. Like, oh, because a few people have actually asked, is like, hey, were you guys ever worried that Peanut was gonna not allow you to make videos and like that? It was like, even in like the far stretched out hypothetical of that, is like, I don't think I've really heard of anybody who had fan content created of them that they disapproved of or requested people to stop making. Unless someone has heard of an example. I personally have never heard of an example like that. So it's like, we were never really worried about it in the beginning. Did you open up card packs would be a funny clip. She's gotten caught so many times opening up packs, and everyone is just like, Junji, don't do it. Don't do it. So she got caught. Exactly, a second guess. It was like, advertising is advertising. My husband and I watch your stream every night. Exactly, and Peanut really enjoys these as well. I mean, realistically, how many people could say it was like, I have my own animated show as just a streamer or a content creator? Maybe back in the day, that used to be like that, where a lot of Let's Players had their own animation channels where they uploaded shorts of their adventures and everything. I remember that being pretty common, like back in the 2010s, but a lot of people since then have stopped doing that. Granted, there are still a lot of people around that still do that, but in comparison to how much you saw it back then, not too much anymore. How's it going, Sacco? This is the curses for cameos. I don't know if anybody may have caught that one, but it was where people kept on asking Peanut to say, like, hey, shout out my boyfriend, or shout out my friend over here, or it's someone's birthday, and he says, like, all right, I can do it, but in order to do it, I'm gonna have to put a curse on you. Exactly, Haglas. It's the best form of flattery. That clip of her being unmuted saying thanks for the 20. I just saw just a clip of it, just not even an hour or so ago. I did see it live, but I saw it again and be like, okay, that'd be funny. Everyone was saying this is true, like, Big Brother energy. Just, hey, your sibling said something, and now everyone's just getting in on the joke. Bit of a flex nowadays for sure. Yeah, for someone to say, hey, I got my own show. I got my own animated show. And I would count this as an animated show because it comes out weekly. And as it progressed, you could actually see, it was like, oh, the quality's improved. Does Peanut get exclusive viewing before anyone? He does not. They all kind of, Peanut has his own schedule of stuff, his own things that he does, so we don't want to bug him by saying, hey, you get to watch it first or anything. I mean, if he would like to, he's more than welcome to, but it's kind of like he gets to see it, like, when he sees it. I'm sure there's a few number of times where there's just so much happening he doesn't have the chance to see it, or maybe he doesn't even know that there's a new episode out. And yes, I go just I think either you or someone else mentioned that a long time ago. Is just like the watch time versus views is what made everybody stop doing that, because those views would be like 20, 30-second shorts of videos. Back then, it was like there weren't even YouTube shorts; they just were videos, and nobody can keep it up anymore because it's like you spent all that time. Maybe you paid an animator to do it, and you generated nothing from it. She married, so it would be Mrs. Oh yeah, you're right. All right, Chungus, have a good one, man. Are you gonna animate when Cloaksy said "Our pirates real"? I did happen to see that as well, but in clips form. It was like, "Our pirates real." I'm like, Cloaksy, don't. Is this gonna be another square foot incident again?
Hello there.
Oh, dog, dude, I just realized what you said right now too. You were looking at the name on the screen for the name. All right, I get it now. And how's it going, Dirty Laundry? And B2, how's it going? Oh my god, yeah, you finally made it. You're here. Congratulations. Flash looks the exact same as I was in high school. It has not changed. Though, to be fair, this is the exact same version that you probably used when you were in high school. Dr. Gruesome, you do great work, my man. Oh, well, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Monster mentioned you stream, but I never caught them on YouTube. Yeah, it's... you know, we've been streaming for only relatively recently in terms of stream time. You know, it's only been about 2.5 months, I think, that we actually started streaming. So we only have, what, 6 or... this is not even a joke. 6 to 8 streams under our belt. And we only stream Sundays because, you know, nobody's on Sunday and it's Peanut's day off and everything. Does Flash still have 2 CDs? I'm not too sure because we got a version, the downloadable version. But I'm sure there's someone out there that's plugging in the Flash CD. 2 CDs? No, alright. Alright. Is this my life now? Is it just trying to get me? Is this what it's become? You'll be good, boss, I promise. Austin finally made his way in.
Hello there.
The Laundry, this one's Flash CS6. And thank you, Gruesomes. I'm glad everybody gets a kick out of them. And Domo Box, how's it going? This is the curses for Cameo, when Peanut was saying, hey, I can give you a cameo, but it'll have to be one curse in exchange. Won't happen again, boss. Sorry, boss. It won't happen again. And High Class gifting another sub to B. You shouldn't have. Appreciate you, High Class. Thanks for spreading the love around the community. Oh, don't... Somebody already tried that, Dirty Laundry. I'm not falling for that one again. Nice try, though.
I watch your stream every night, 2 months.
Oh, yeah, Shane, yeah. Yeah, Bunny, a lot of Hutch's crew is actually the mods and everything as well for over here. A bit of Hutch's crew and a little bit of Peanut's crew as well. So we got the whole crews of communities together. Exactly, Domobox. It was like the birthday curses. You know, as the stream goes on, you know, if my brother's filling up to it, maybe instead of working on the episode in a little bit, maybe he'll switch to making some more emotes and everything for the channel and everything. There are a few of them over here on the Twitch side. And if you subscribe on Twitch, you get a burger as your sub badge. And if you donate some bits, you also get some fries as your bit badge too. I think that's a funny combo. You know, and as you give more, I think you get like shakes and drinks and everything, so. The pork is looking real good. Exactly, Bunny. We got it. Got everyone together. Did you do one for Peanut falling for the Eurocaucus Mall? No, we did not. We did not do that one yet. But I do love how it took him a moment to get it. Same here, Austin. I want a burger too. But the closest burger to me is an hour away.
Hello there.
Missed opportunity. It's okay. I would have caught on. I am getting wiser every time someone gets me. Ah, smash burger on the Blackstone, you devious dog, you. And quick kill and box. Thanks for the follows, everybody, on the Twitch side. Yeah, the way he like powers up for those bands, that's always fun. Blackstone fried rice. And you guys sure do know how to make a goober very hungry. Yeah, yeah, racing is just like all the armless, legless, maidenless all join up here on Sundays. Oh, Stefan W, thanks for welcome to the channel. Little hand, no legs. I just ate not too long ago and I'm already hungry again. Maybe I really am Peanut. Just like, oh. But you guys have all heard Peanut's orders. I never said maiden. Well, I said it. Studio Ghibli food. Now you're hungry. Well, that does it. Now I'm gonna starve. You need an animated Goku power-up of this. And Jono, how's it going, my man? Monday here in Australia. Back on the grind for you. Well, welcome in for the quick moment that you got. Same here, Wolf. I had to go get out the big arc. Just because Peanut was talking about it. Oh wait, did we bring up the Hutch thing over here just because of If you guys never knew, this scene from over here was because of the SpongeBob episode where they were eating the chocolate. Be like, and Patrick ate his, and he was like, "Look at me now, I'm gonna starve." If anyone caught on to this one, I don't think anybody really mentioned this back when it came out. Streamer or keeping the stream open while you work, good listening. Oh, well, see, there you go. Hutch or queso. Is there a difference? I don't think there really is one. Right? Too soon? And he's back. The hand size. Hey, you gotta keep it on model, right? How big is Peanut canonically? If anybody was looking at I think the Battlefield event, he's probably like around 9'7", I think. 9'6", 9'7". You got Gingy on the TV and y'all on the phone. He's multitasking streams over here. Yeah, everyone either likes to call Peanut just like, oh yeah, he's 1'6" for the size of Peanut. Or he's 9'8". Those are the two versions people give. Just a tiny little thing, or he's hitting his head against the ceiling.
Colby, a happy birthday, please.
I'm just looking at back and forth between the delay on Twitch and the delay on YouTube and everything. Inches, yeah, exactly. 9 centimeters. Yeah, Twitch is just so much more far ahead than the YouTube side. And I guess that's just inherently built in for YouTube. He must have shell pain problems. I don't doubt it. Have you done the Hutch losing his burger episode? We have. We actually have done the that episode. I think it was like episode 11 or 13, so it's actually quite a while ago that episode was made.
Colby, a happy birthday, please.
Hey, good night, Brooklyn. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, if you go look on TikTok or YouTube or everything, it's going to be a picture of Hutch screaming in the night. That's the thumbnail for it. Why is Hutch in the corner? Because you just gotta need a little company sometimes. And Shams, he's excellent sub badges, good sir. Very fitting, exactly. Gotta get the double quarter pounder. Gotta get the Big Mac, the Big Arch. Gotta get all the classic burgers out on the stream. Hutch has had some good clips from his backyard baseball streams. I actually haven't seen what he's been doing over there for that. I'm waking up a little later than I would like sometimes, and sometimes instead of just turning on a stream or anything, I just wake up, I eat lunch, and then I get to work. So I may have missed a few things like that. A few of those streams. How's it going, Dunk? Yeah, see, exactly, Bunny. It's just like, it's her emotional support, Hutch. Yeah, see, unknown. Yeah, see, I'm watching the delay right now and be like, man, we really are far behind on YouTube, and there's no delay like setting for YouTube. That's just how it is. Oh, Zacho, there we go. Okay. That's right, you said your name was different.
Hello there.
And Tarkov's Angel, how's it going? Thanks for the follow. Yeah, YouTube's just so delayed. I don't know why. It's just built in that way. All good, dude. Love the YouTube clips. Well, thank you, my man. Glad people get a kick out of them. I enjoy making them, and people enjoy watching them. But yeah, thanks for all the support on the newest episode, everyone. That one was we haven't had an episode like that for quite a long time, so I'm glad it was able to work out for the hare and the tortoise episode. I agree, Bunny. It's like usually it's like people would say it's like, oh, the newest one is always my favorite, but no, this one that may actually be my favorite.
Hello there.
Don't forget to add the dog pee. Can you see what you got done so far? It's literally only a few seconds worth. I don't think there's too much. There's too much done for this one just yet. A good portion of the beginning, though, is also us looking at a screen, so that way, because for the audio, Peanut is reading a dono for maybe 2 or 3 seconds. Actually, it's more like 3 or 4 seconds that he's reading a dono. So instead of just having him talk, I wanted to show what's happening on the screen, and then there's a few jokes on the screen, and so that's what's taking up a good portion of what's done so far. So there's not too much happening right now. Oh, and Durka, you're absolutely right. Thanks for the plug over there on the thing. Great work, boys. Oh, thank you, my man. Mashivil, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Yeah, you just like to see the progress. Yeah, I like to show the progress, but only when we have enough for people to be like, okay, I get what's going on. Is a hello there in the background music the Tin Fish review guy? No, I think the hello there is a sound quip, but it's from Star Wars. Though I don't know if that's on the Twitch side or if that's on the YouTube side. I actually forget. Oh, it's on the Twitch side, I believe. Yeah, but it's from Star Wars. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi's just hello there. We just wanted a sound for when people follow and everything. So I think I actually don't have my headphones on when I'm watching stream, because then if I have my headphones on, I get interrupted by the own audio, and if I turn off the audio, my voice is just muffled. So I don't listen to anything. I just sit here in silence, listening to my own voice. Makes me want to die. In game, of course. In game, of course. Do you storyboard usually? Yeah, for the most part, we do storyboard a lot of stuff. I'm the one that creates a lot of the storyboards. While either my brother's working on some stuff for the previous episode, or maybe he's working on something else, and he waits for me to get a portion done. Then once I have maybe 10 to 20 seconds to any time between there, I send it on over to him. He starts working on that, and I start storyboarding the rest of the episode. I wish we were decent enough to where we didn't need it, but we've tried actually doing some episodes without a storyboard and then an episode with a storyboard, and we just found it makes things so much easier if we have a storyboard to go with it. In a 5-minute video, how many frames would you say you draw? 5-minute video, it's probably looking, if you do 24, which is what we work on. If you work in 24 frames a second, and there's 60 seconds in a minute, so Roughly around 7,200 frames, I think. I didn't do the math. My brother did the math while he was up there. It would be roughly around that. But that's not saying that we're redrawing 7,200 frames. That just means that's how many frames there are in this episode. Imagine being one of Hutch's neighbors, watching him go around looking for a burger. There's probably a few times where they'd be like, "Oh, it's that streamer guy again. What is he doing now?" You should have known that. Yeah, you should have, huh? I guess you really should have. But yeah, it's just a little sound clip that comes up. You'd pay big money for Ring camera footage of him going door to door. I was like, I'm sure someone has some Ring camera stuff. There's some Ring camera footage out there somewhere. It would be awesome if you guys could get a sit-down meeting with Peanut and talk about getting merch made up. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, and Miss Britt, thank you for the sub, Prima Man. Greatly appreciate it. We have been chosen to use the Twitch Prime sub. I feel honored. I feel like one of the little green aliens in Toy Story where they get picked by the claws. They're like, I have been chosen. Surely he'd be into the idea. Well, who knows what the future can hold. A lot of people I mentioned, it would be like, oh man, it would be cool if you guys got to do like an animated intro and see how that plays out. Be like, that would be interesting. But I do know that the animator Peanut has that. If anybody was in the stream one day who does stuff exclusively for Peanut, he's really good as well.
Hello there.
He is very, very, very skilled animator. Exactly, Shamsi. The claw. That's exactly right, Dunk. It's just like, if you don't use the Twitch Prime sub, Bezos pockets the money. Do you really want Jeff Bezos to have more money? How's it going, quackers? Proper chilled vibes. Watching Woody Bread do his thing with the light music on is so calming. We get a little bit of calmness around here. Oh, unknown subscribed at a tier 2. Oh my goodness, I've never had a tier 2 sub ever. Thank you so much, my man. I don't even know what a tier 2 sub looks like. He's the rare unicorn. He's the first one. Thank you, everybody, for showing up on this Sunday evening and just casually gifting. Okay, and casually gifting another tier 1 sub. Unknown, you devious dog, you. Thank you, my man. Who did you gift it to? BCR. Oh, to Carol Baskin. Gave that tier 1 sub. That's awesome, my man. Thank you so much. You are a scholar and a gentleman, my man. And this is level 1 complete. Yeah, and Quackers now is gifting the sub as well. Oh my goodness. Quackers just shows up 45 minutes into the stream and just be like, you know what? Here's a gifted sub. Thank you, my man. We appreciate you. Oh, my man, he's going off the rails. Misprint, my man, giving out 5 subs to the community. I don't know what to say. I think the only thing I could say is that, by golly, thank you. Feel like one of the auctioneers out here, and 74, 74, 5 over here, Miss Prevent from giving out 5 subs over here. Thank you, my man. We always appreciate when people show their, oh my god, subscribing for a tier 3? That's completely unknown. It's an anomaly. There's only one of them. Thank you so much, my man. Oh, and Big Fast as well. My god, you guys are spoiling the Koopa on Sunday. Okay, you guys gotta slow down with all these gifted subs. I could only give my heart to so many people. But Big Fast, thank you so much, my man. And Misprint, giving that tier 3 and the gifted subs and everything. I just don't know what to say. The prophecy foretold. Yeah, but we never expect anybody to subscribe or to do anything like that. Just showing up and hanging out. I think that's the big thing. And you guys take the time to come hang out with us and to still even just give more as well. You're proud how Peanut was of the fart. Well, thank you, my man. And Unknown, I will not lie, it does help keep us going. And to know that people really want to support that much by giving out gifted subs and subs have only gotten more expensive now on Twitch and everything. So it's like I remember back in the day when they were $4.99, now they're $5.99. So, and even still people come out and show their support like that. So to everyone who already did it, Racing and Misprint and Unknown, and I know Shimsky did as well earlier last week as well. Oh wait, $7.99 now? Oh my god, how long have I been out of the loop? And Muff Gaming, how's it going, man? You never seen us do this live? Well, welcome in then. And Quackers, you guys just keep going. Hold on, my brother over here said, hold on, I can only draw so fast. Oh, it just brings a tear to a Goopa's eyes. Oh, Wolf, unfortunately we can't yet because unlike, other places like Twitch and everything, which allows you to set up all that stuff, when it comes to YouTube doing that, they require like a huge amount of effort when it comes to streaming and numbers and all this other stuff in order for people to even unlock stuff like that. So that's in both making streams so that way people can watch a stream. Another reason was just like, oh wow, I didn't know you have to go through all these hoops and all these milestones just to get that stuff unlocked even on YouTube. But don't worry about it, my man. Just everyone just hold the phone. Just keep your money. Oh, and Saturn as well, continuing the gift sub. Quackers is giving out more gifted and Racing and Misprint and Unknown. Just want to give a little motion. That's what we call motion. How's it going, Perch? But this is a W chat, everybody. You guys are coming out on this Sunday, just showing some love to a Goopa. Oh, he's making. Okay, that's what my brother's doing. I just realized what he's doing right now. He's making a little stuff for everybody. Oh, I get it now. Unknown. There we go. We're doing pretty good, Perch. I'm sure everybody's seen in the whoever's in the Discord. It's been a little bit of a tough week, but oh my god, and Shamsky coming in with more? I don't know what to draw for Shamsky. Man, you guys are going off the chain. And yeah, my brother over here said is like if I could speak, I'd thank you guys too. He's not feeling well. He's sick today. He's got like some kind of like chest infection, some sinus infection. Had a little bit of a hard week this week dealing with some stuff, and he got sick from it. But he decided, he was like, hey, you know what? Maybe we should stream just to keep things going. But thank you, Shamsky, and to everybody who's given out stuff tonight. Oh my god, you guys keep going. This is just gonna be. And Domoboxy giving out 10. What are you guys doing? I'm not a rapper, not a streamer. But thank you, Wolf. I'll tell him that you guys all say to get Will and everything. But Shamsky's with the 5 and Domo with the 10. Everyone continuing their subs and Quackers and Racing and Unknown. How's it going, Saint? And Domo as well. Not an animator getting paid, exactly. It's just like, oh my goodness, he's finally getting something. My brother said he was like, I don't know what to draw for misprint. Do you guys have a Patreon? Unfortunately, we do not. You know, we don't want to keep stuff behind like a paywall.
Hello there.
We don't want to have anything like that. We just want people to be like, hey, if I want some exclusive stuff, I come and hang out on the stream, or I come and hang out in the Discord. It's like I'd rather have the community rather than say, all right, hold on, you guys have to pay for it. Move on. Okay, my brother said he's gonna move on just real quick from misprint before he realizes what he can draw for there. Wait, it's free? It's just like, it's like you get. Wait a minute, you're owned it like from not Meet the Robinsons, but what was that other one? Meet the Millers. There we go. It's just like, wait, I'm only getting 1,000. I was like, you're only offering me 10,000. Wait, you're getting 10,000? I'm only getting 1,000. Wait, you guys are getting paid? And Schoolgirl as well with another tier 1. Oh my goodness. Star Saints, thanks for the follow. I know we kind of got off track a little bit because everyone's just trying to beat each other with these gifted subs and everything. But thank you, Unknown. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and showing support for our Goopa. But yeah, there's tons of people inside here, chat. Everybody's been very generous tonight and gifting out all kinds of subs and everything. So just make sure to, if you see who gave one to you, just make sure to give them a quick thanks. Do you plan on playing Gunslide at all? I am actually not too familiar with Gunslide is. For a moment, I thought someone was trying to get me with like another D's nuts joke or something, so I had to be careful. Perch, what are we asking? Do we have to gift subs to get one? I'm not sure which. I'm not too sure if I read that correctly or what the conversation was on about. Gunslide. Okay, well, I don't know if I fell into that one. I don't know if I fell into that one because I knew the joke was coming even before it. Gunslide is the same setup I did. Plus, this is becoming my unwind, relax after a hard week. Exactly, and people want to use their hard-earned ducats and
Hello there.
their bean cans to give to just a goopa over here. My brother and I greatly appreciate everybody who choose to do that. Thank you so much, everyone. But it is true. It's just like just as Peanut says, when he gets his subs and donos throughout his stream, it'd be like there's only so much a Goopa can say to say thank you. Brother Mike Win, he actually would have his own mic, but if he has a mic and everything and he starts talking and stuff, he gets unfocused. Same thing with me. I think that's why we're doing it in this setup. It's not that he doesn't want to speak, it's just that if he does,
Hello there.
he can't get work done because he's so focused on trying to interact, and even if he doesn't try to do that, it's still subconsciously he always like looks over and everything. Oh, Cthulhu will go. Thanks for the follow over on YouTube. Starts I zone it so hard when I draw. Yeah, see, it can get a lot when you're trying to interact with chat and everything. So I applaud the streamers and the stuff who can have focused work like this, but still be entertaining and engaging and actually get work done. So it's like I can't do that. It needs two of us, and one of us needs to be full focused and the other one needs to be interacting to even get an inkling of that kind of power. So he's got the peanutism, but the willpower to manage it. Exactly. He's got to push through. Back in the day, Peanut did that screaming while leaning back and forth with all the subs donos. He would die. Yeah, it's like at some point you can't continue how you used to. Yeah, big peanut means big response of peanut tree. There we go. And Bull, how's it going? I've seen y'all's turnaround time. Y'all taking focus to a new level, and we appreciate it greatly. Oh, thank you, my man. You know, it's definitely not easy. If it was easy, a lot of people would be doing it, and I do want more people to, you know, like get to experience some artwork or a hobby or something like that. I would call this both a hobby and work as well, because, you know, we enjoy creating, but it's done for a purpose. You know, whether it's for a channel or for... Exactly, Quack. It's just a hard work. And I think it's only because we're so familiar with this program. I would not necessarily call us the greatest animators, because we're not really. I know people who are 10 times more focused than we are, and they have only a fraction of the... And it's not about following, but they only have like a fraction of the following or a fraction of the thing, and they're 10 times more focused than we are. Sometimes even in our focus days, we're like, man, I didn't feel like I got too much done. Yeah, Miss Brent, it's just like, especially with all the AI stuff that's out there. A lot of people have mentioned that. It'd be like, wow, it's like to actually see someone create something in the age of AI. You're our greatest animators. There's a few animators. They're not necessarily animators for Peanut or anything, but they have used his audio to create animations, and I think they're really, really funny. Which is the goal that we wanted to do, but instead of just being like a one-off, it was like, oh, Peanut's funny, let me use this funny clip, make something, and then move on. You know, we've actually stuck around. We're from the community, making community-based content. How's it going, Brian? Last video with the tortoise and the hair was phenomenal. Well, thank you, my man. I agree. It was probably one of our best episodes to date. Just, you know, you got a lot of experience under the belt now after so long. 6+ months of experience. Trying to remember all those techniques and stuff. I'm definitely jealous as a 3D animator. I spent so much time rigging and texturing a wing painting just to get to animating. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of tech. Oh, Star Saints. Thanks for the tier 1. Everyone was so generous just to only like 10-15 minutes ago when everybody was handing out all those subs and stuff. So I appreciate you, man. Okay, so my brother has reached like a stopping point for the moment. There's like Shamskis and Misprint. What do you guys want? Because he doesn't have any ideas. Got a Known and Big Fast and Domobox and Quackers and Bunny. Yeah, so if you guys want to go ahead and say if you guys want anything specific for this little doodle. And it keeps going. That's why he wasn't responding. He was too busy putting in his mom's credit card information. No, I'm just kidding. He was too busy putting in his credit card information. Hey, Basil. But thank you, my man, Misprint, for giving out those extra 5. Has Peanut reached out to you guys at all yet? We've had the chance to be able to speak to Peanut, which is great. I know a lot of community members would be like, "Oh man, that would be so great to be able to reach to talk to Peanut." So we actually have had the opportunity to speak with Peanut. He's just the same guy that he's on stream as he is off stream. Let you stretch and think real quick. Ah, yes, stretch and think. Of course. And Dunk Chuck, thanks so much for giving out that gifted sub, my man. Appreciate you. I think so far we haven't gotten too much progress on the episode today because of everybody's just generosity over here for this random Sunday evening. Stretch, don't mind it, like you do. Just a light, tasteful stretch break. Inspired to start animating clips? Well, that's what it's all about. Is just be like, oh, you know, I saw these clips and I was just so inspired to continue and to try out my own stuff. That's what it's all about. Just the friendly competition, the friendly inspiration, the light, tasteful inspiration. Oh, and another Peanut. How's it going, Peanut, my man? Peanut loves your shorts. He's mentioned you several times on stream. Exactly. Yes, he has. A few of those times, I will admit it was self-induced, as in be like, hey, there's a big episode that we know he was talking about, so it'd be like, hey, here's a super chat just to let him know. And Panda Noms, how's it going, my man? Welcome in. Chat, we should all wish Sneaks a feel better soon. What you should wish him is a get back to work and animate and draw faster chant. That would probably be even better. Okay, I'll take that, Durga. Peanut, this is exactly, Wolf. This is actually our own face reveal. But thank you, everyone. I'll go ahead and tell him that, hey, make sure to feel better, because when you feel better, you work faster. Exactly. Get back to work. He's the false prophet. How's it going, Sammy? Something simple, exactly. Mohas, how's it going, my man? Do you do everything in the animation process yourself, or do you have people helping you? There's actually there's two people who work on Burnt Peanut Animated. It's both my brother and I. So we do work together in making these episodes. I think that's why they're able to be made every week or so. He does do some stuff that I can't do, and then or that he does better, and then I do stuff that I do better, and then we just kind of like meet in the middle. Sometimes he starts at one end, I start at another end, and then we just meet up in the middle. Thanks for the drawing. It is very awesome and extremely accurate. Well, we only go with accuracy around here. There is only accuracy. Okay, and Shamsky. Okay, that's what you were doing. I was wondering what my brother was drawing. I'm like, what are you drawing? And be like, it's like, oh, that's what you asked for. Gotcha. What's your brother and your desk setup? Oh, we have two L desks and they're facing each other. That's what our setup is. And then we have all of our shelves and all of our cases that have all of our Star Wars Lego and all of our Warhammer models and everything. It's if somebody saw it, they'd be like, "Wow, you guys are nerds." I think maybe if in the Discord, well, maybe we could post some pictures to see what everything looks like. Yes, misprint. Unfortunately, not luckily, not oh, surprisingly, unfortunately, Warhammer. And Proto Alien, thanks for the follow, my man, on Twitch over there on that side. And Roland, love your work, bro. Oh, thank you so much, my man. We appreciate everybody stopping in and showing all the love and support and all the subs and everything. And I can't even express how we feel today. 401k is great. Exactly. I love 401k. Sounds like two battle stations. Exactly. Yeah, that's what it is. It's got two battle stations. God, I said that right now. And I want a burger so bad. I want a Big Mac. I want my 2 McDoubles with no onions or pickles, with my large fry, my 10-piece chicken nugget, and my large sweet iced tea with no ice. God, I want that right now. That guy's playing Galaga. How's it going, Ja? How's it going, Tier? Oh, finally he stopped in. There we go. I was waiting for my buddy to show up one of these days so I can give him his mod badge. Damn, almost the government name. Yeah, I stopped myself for a quick second there and be like, oh, okay. I love your guys' work. The episodes are amazing. The animation reminds me heavily of Courage the Cowardly Dog or Ren and Stimpy. That's exactly the inspirations. Courage the Cowardly Dog is probably my brother and I's one of our favorite shows. It was Ed and Eddie and Courage the Cowardly Dog, and of course SpongeBob was probably our 3 top favorite shows of old Cartoon Network and everything. Brother, I look all the time. Someone check that man's watch time. Somebody check it. See if he's a liar and a false prophet. But yeah, just a Just a little thanks for everybody for all the generosity you've all been showing today. Quackers and Unknown and Big Fast and Domo and Bunny and Misprint and Shamsky. And I know a few other people as well also gave some of their primes and their tier 1s. Greatly appreciate you. For anyone who doesn't know, top tier over on YouTube over here, he's kind of like our John for Peanut. Like they've just known each other the entire time and everything. That's who he is. Side chat, so you don't yell at me tomorrow. Well, guess what? You're still gonna get yelled at. And Carol Baskin, how's it going? Exactly, Chef. Rod mods, run the numbers. Yeah, but he will still yell. Yeah, see, exactly. Part of the ship, part of the crew. I think this was a great little break right here to get some of these done. Maybe now he can get back to work. No, but we appreciate everybody who gave so generously today. Just a quick, tasteful little thank you. The numbers came back, the man's a liar. I knew it. That man was playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Because I don't want no scrubs. And for anyone in the Discord as well, my brother just let me know that a high definition version of these quick little doodles and everything are in the Discord as well. So if you want to go join there. And Red Swift, thanks for the follow on YouTube.
Happy birthday, please.
Exactly, we're gonna be cracking the whip. It's like, all right, that's enough. Back to work. Yeah, my goodness, YouTube's so far behind. I don't know why. Why is YouTube so far behind in terms of the stream delay? Yeah, Terry, this is the Curses for Cameos episode. I believe maybe about a week or two ago, it was about we were deciding. I was like, okay, we're gonna do Tortoise and the Hare, or we're gonna do the Curses for Cameos. And we just once we saw the Peanut starting posting the clip and then Shroud posting the clip, I was like, okay, we gotta do the Tortoise and the Hare. Oh wait, we can? How? It's a setting? Oh my goodness. Have I been doing it wrong this whole time? What can... Oh wait, can I do that? Alright. Who knows how to do that? Alright, Dunk. I'm glad somebody caught on to that. It was like, her name is Christina. Okay, someone knew that I was talking about the other guys.
Yeah, I will.
Just speed up the video. But no, not a guarantee it'll keep up. Oh, I gotcha. Little fun fact about the other guys. I remember back in high school, me, my older brother and my older sister, not the other one over here. He was playing in a tennis match for our school because my brother and I were on the tennis team. But I had hurt myself, my leg very badly, only a few months prior. So I was in crutches. So while he was at a school game, us three went to go see a pre-screening of the other guys. You know, where they didn't have finished effects and everything, and where the movie was probably around 30 minutes longer, 30 or 40 minutes longer than what the theatrical release was. But I think that was probably the funniest I ever laughed in my life, was at that pre-screening. Exactly, and Gator don't play. No, ice, you a wild man. You need your drinks cold, exactly. But keep in mind this. Keeping it real. When they pour it from the machine, it's already cold. So if you're planning to finish it right then, the drink's already cold. So, and when you have less ice, that means you have more drink. You ever do a desk pop? It's like my peacock, you gotta let me fly. My brother, all my siblings, we all quote that movie like every other day. I think that and Just Friends are the some of the two most that we quote.
Hello there.
The other guys is definitely on your top 20 comedy movies. Yeah, it is definitely up there, especially for that pre-screening. I remember too because we came back home, and then this one over here that's working, he got back home from the game, and we told him it was so funny. And it sucks he wasn't able to join us, but I was only able to join them because of my injury. Exactly, thanks for the F Shack. Dirty Mike and the boys. And Crude, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Brian, I think a lot of people's comedy movies do have Will Ferrell, at least for a handful of them. It's like if you're thinking of like a classic comedy movie, it probably includes Will Ferrell anyway, so. That's just what people get to look forward to. Anyway, when it comes to just that genre in general, it's just like if it's comedy, it's probably gonna have Will Ferrell. Oh, and thanks for the follow, Jake from State Farm. I think that is probably the hardest anybody I've ever seen an entire theater of people laugh, was when they hit the ground after they said aim for the bushes. We couldn't even hear the movie from how much that crowd was laughing throughout the entire funeral scene. All the way till they, I think even after the funeral scene, and when they're back in the station talking, I think only then could we actually hear the audio again. That's just how much everybody was laughing in the theater. There wasn't even an awning. Did you guys ever see Sausage Party? That one was pretty good. I did not, actually. I didn't see it. But you have pretty much the whole cast, though, was already people that, are in comedies anyway.
Hello there.
Oh, and Jay, you are more than welcome for the follow, my good sir. I've been a fan of yours since you started posting. Oh, well, thanks to have the OGs here. And OG Mohas as well on the Twitch side. And the silent fight in the funeral. Yeah, that was at the reception at the. I forget, it was either at the station or it was definitely after the funeral. But yeah, the silent fighting, that was funny. Oh, Bunny, good thinking. Don't forget to like the stream, everybody. It's those small things that do a ton. No, but in terms of comedy movies and like just I think like top 20 video movies in general, The Other Guys is definitely in that category as well. I don't know if anybody has seen it really, or at least is not as, I wouldn't say obsessed or anything, but just as interested as I am. I actually really like the movie Zodiac, the one from like 2000, like 8 or something, 2007, the one with Jake Gyllenhaal and Mark Ruffalo and everything. I can't explain it, but anytime I see that on like free with YouTube, or I see it just in passing, I'd be like, oh, okay, I'll go watch it again. I don't know why I like that movie so much. Like I do have my like top 5 movies of all time, but if I were to choose like in the top 10, Zodiac is definitely in the top 10.
Yeah, I will, but just know my new rule.
You yelled out Darth Loser when Kylo Ren took off his helmet in a pack there. Everybody laughed. Yeah, it was definitely something for those movies. I didn't have anyone like that in our theater, but I do really like Adam Driver though as an actor. I've actually not seen Donnie Darko, but I've been meaning to as well. I always see it like it's like, oh yeah, that's another movie that a lot of people said they liked. Do you like serial killer docs? I don't often watch them too much, but because anytime I think of one, I just think of the movie Zodiac, and I just go rewatch it again.
I will, but just know my new rule. I must know my new.
But it's definitely up there for sure.
Hello there.
Oh, not that one guy. Thanks for the follow, man. How's it going, Eating garlic fingers. Perfect. What a great way. Yeah, they had a slam dunk set up for that. And they just didn't do it. How's it going, Trey? You rewatched Zodiac this year? I think it's a great movie. Definitely within, because people could say like, oh, I like this movie, it's in my top ones of favorites of all time. I kind of put movies in a category of, all right, if I were to see it right now or stop right now and go and watch it, would I want to watch it? And those are the movies that make my top 10 lists, or just my lists in general, based on their rewatchability, not just like, oh yeah, I saw it 10 years ago and I really liked it, but I haven't seen it since.
Hello there.
Oh, and Crypt Thing and Mr. Jerry as well. Thanks for the follows over there.
Hello there.
I think though, if I were to really, really put that perspective into like TV shows, hands down, like one of my favorite TV shows of all time would be Chernobyl. the HBO miniseries. I've rewatched that series like 6 times already. At least like once a year or so. I'll be either working or I'll be doing some Warhammer painting or just sitting at my desk and be like, you know what, I want to watch it again, and I go back and rewatch it.
Yeah, I will.
And CJ, thanks for the follow as well. One of my movies I'd watch anytime is Scott Pilgrim. That was a good, yeah. Scott Pilgrim's a good one, for sure. It's like I'm getting to a point now, you know, like just recently because Peanut was playing Black Flag a lot, so I didn't have anyone to watch in the evening that I would usually watch, you know, because we would all watch Peanut and everything. But I was like, I don't want to spoil Black Flag, so I didn't watch too often. I was contemplating and be like, I should just go back and start rewatching like Chernobyl again or something. So I was gearing up for my like 7th watch already of that show. It and True Detective Season 1 are my HBO jams. I actually have not seen either of those. I actually saw like the first episode of True Detective, but I forget what happened that made me stop watching. And I just didn't continue, and I need to make sure I go back and watch those, because everybody from all the years ago were saying, oh my god, True Detective is too good. Were you there for the Checkers game? I was not, but I did hear people talking about the Checkers game stuff. And I did see a few clips of what happened during the Checkers. And people said it was like, oh yeah, it was like 3 hours that he was playing the checkers, and they'd be like, I am the greatest checkers player ever. The LeBron James of checkers players. Quackers, Big Bang, as in Big Bang Theory? Joe and Young Sheldon, the checkers game, man. I don't know how he pulled that off. Quacker, okay. I know you're probably going to cancel your sub, but I really, really do not like Big Bang Theory. I turn it off. If there's a clip that comes on, I skip it immediately. I used to like the show like back in season 1, and then I just stopped liking it. I cannot do that show at all. Yes, I know he's gonna cancel his sub. He's gonna block me and hate me forever. And Mr. Modest, sorry, I was just checking in on the Twitch chat over here. Thanks for stopping in on this Sunday evening. Hope you're doing well. True Detective Season 1 is one of the all-time seasons. Okay, I am looking for like a show or something to watch again, and I'm just like, all right, let me try and figure something out. So, but now that you said True Detective, I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe I should actually sit down and finally watch it. Game of Thrones was one of my favorite, but the ruined ending, yeah. It's like, I still really enjoy the show. Like, season 1 through 4 is like, it's so hard to beat in terms of how good it is. Like, I don't think like, even for me personally, for Chernobyl, and I absolutely love that show, I don't think anything beats like the first 4 seasons of Game of Thrones. Is that Adobe Flash? It absolutely is. CJ, don't like Adobe Animate? I imagine it has new features. We actually, I don't want to pay like $1,000 a month for the whole Adobe suite and everything. I think it's a complete ripoff for how they structure stuff now. So we just have an older version of Flash that we've kept around, and it works for the needs that we have. But you're probably right. There's probably tons of other good tools and stuff inside the new versions that would probably be very useful, but I just can't get behind what they want to charge for stuff like that. Yeah, don't get you started on Game of Thrones. It's like they had They had the most watched show in all of history,
Hello
and
there.
they just ruined it. Trying to game a type on 100% on the hug. Yeah, Adobe's ruthless. I like it just because of nostalgic reasons, and my brother and I have been using it for so long. It's like to try and learn something else. It's probably just better just to stick with this and to get what your ideas out, and I think that's the way we look at it. My brother watched Mr. In Between. He said he was like, I really like that show. And I keep on seeing clips over and over again, so I probably should check it out myself if I'm looking for a show. Australia is 100% like that. You mentioned a funeral comedy scene. My favorite is still The Big Lebowski. Oh, what? I'm getting a message from the ether. I just sneezed so hard my shoulder hurts. Kind of like when Hutch sneezed so hard, or he just sneezed so much he completely lost his voice. When they spread Donnie's ashes. That scene was funny. It's just you can't get more iconic than scenes like that. If this is Peanut's desk, don't forget the 17 empty bottles clinking around. They're spread around for sure. But thank you, CJ. You guys do amazing work with it, so I get it. I think it gets our needs down for sure. Now, I would not mind maybe trying to learn some new stuff, but if you're trying to learn a new program while you're trying to make episodes as well, you're probably going to see significant slowdown. So I think that's why we just want to focus on just the stuff that we know, get the ideas down, get the concepts down, and the episodes out, and then just continue just with a good idea. It doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be a brand new program, just as long as the idea is funny. Exactly, Doug. It's just like keep the old program you actually own, because everything is subscriptions now. So, hey, I'll keep it. If Adobe in the future wants to lower their prices for stuff, sure, I'll try it out then. But until then, we're keeping it old school. Animate will let you down. Well, perfect. And Mr. Monet, you're a good dude. Good work, sir. I always wanted to be a digital designer and creator, but never dedicated my time to it. How long have you been doing this? My brother and I have actually been doing artwork and animation for the majority of our lives. Definitely artwork pretty much our entire life, but animation, people start when they're young, and then as they grow, go through high school and college and so on and so forth. We've been at animation ever since we were young. But before these Peanut episodes, my brother and I took a really long break from animation to just focus on illustration work and like commissions and everything. We didn't touch animation for a long time. But learning about Peanut and learning about his content and everything made us bring out the animated stuff. They had to get out the flatbed ambulance for Hutch after the sneeze. Yeah, so my brother and I have been doing it for a long time. Long hiatus, but then came back to it. And I think people are really enjoying all the content so far. And I've always liked animating, but animating does take a lot of time and a lot of effort. And sometimes you just don't want to work that hard. So we spent a long time doing commission work and being part of like a story group and doing their stuff and their illustrations and everything. But now it's back to animation.
Hello there.
Exactly, since the Pivot days. Thinking, yes, we are. See, Bunny and Bee, they're all like, yes, we like the animations. And I'm like, wow, you guys really do like it, huh? Well, then let me make some more. How about another? Yeah, Bee, from like the outside looking in, people could be like, wow, I don't know how you do this. I don't know how you... But for someone who knows animation and is familiar with it, a lot of it just boils down to just the time it takes to do it. There's nothing too extravagant. Now, remember, this series is also pretty simple in terms of design, especially with a character like Peanut. So there's not too much difficulty with him. The big part is thinking of ideas that you haven't done yet, jokes that fit. I think that's the big thing when it takes like brain power. When you try animation, it turns out janky. That'll happen. That'll happen with trying animation if you're not consistent with it, or maybe if you haven't practiced too much with it, stuff can turn out like that. Breaking news, Burnt Peanut Animations calls Peanut simple. Uh-oh. Clipped and shipped. Oh, Grandma Liver, thanks for the sub. And Trey, I just watched the Tortoise and the Hare one night or two ago. That one was good. I agree. That may just be our new favorite episode. You know, everyone may say it's like, oh, the newest one's my favorite episode. No, but for a long time we did have favorites, and we did like the Snap Hook episode. That was probably the funniest jokes that we did just because of how we did it, and it was just so new and fresh and everything. But didn't really have a favorite one since then. But I think the Tortoise and the Hare now has officially taken the spot for the most favorite episode. Because it feels like a full story. There's the story being told. There's better backgrounds. The situation is very funny as well. It just feels like it's the whole package. What's that? You ended with a move from last night's stream on Lockdown Protocol with Hutch called out Habibi and then died running. I did not see that part. Twyla. I did not catch that because we were busy dealing with some stuff this week and working on getting the next episode some ready. But I'll definitely need to check that out. I do know the part everyone was talking about yesterday was the 20 gifted subs part. I did catch that.
I will, but just know.
Oh, and no, I really like the Drew brother. I'm 36, my brother is supposed to be 31 this year. Cherish your time together, everyone. Absolutely. We may bicker and argue and get into it, but at the end of the day, we're still both having to work on it. So get used to it. You have a clip that literally hurt my throat laughing. Well, if you have if you want to join the Discord, we have a Discord where people can post like animation suggestions and everything up. So maybe it'd be good to go post it there. Without an autograph to work against, how do you match the mouth? Autograph to work against. How do you match the mouth up with the audio? This animation program. I think. Okay, you may have seen it, or maybe have answered your own question. But yeah, in this program, there's a clip. There's a layer where you can import audio, and we just base everything. I think everything is based off of the audio in that layer, so we're able to do all stuff like that. We're able to scroll through things like that and time stuff up and sync it up.
I will, but just
Two Peanut Brothers animate a peanut streamer. Exactly. There's just so many peanuts around now. Ah, thank you, Charter. Exactly, Miss Brett. They're multiplying. First there was one, now there's two, and then when everyone first saw Peanut, I remember there was tons of people who were like doing food streamers and food avatars and stuff like that. But now that everyone realizes that it takes more than just a food avatar to get viewers, a lot of people have stopped that already.
Hello there.
Peanut pyramid scheme. Your new favorite clip is Gingy calling out the 20 gifted. Exactly, yeah. That was the one that people were saying. It was like, oh, this would be a funny one too. Everyone was saying it was like, this is definitely Big Brother energy. It was like a sibling says something and then all the brothers just come in and just start making fun of you or mocking you or doing stuff like that. It was just like, okay, yeah, they feel like they're related. And Haven, how's it going, my man? And Mr. Modest, sorry, I missed your comment right here. What you just said was actually inspiring. I've been an artist my whole life as well, but like I said, I never dedicated my time to it because, well, life, I guess, and untreated ADHD. Well, yeah, sometimes it takes more focus for other people to get through stuff like that. So it's never too late to try. Just look at the example from my brother and I. We did animation our whole lives, but then for a very, very long time, never thought we would go back to animation again. And here we are with a channel and all these wonderful people to support everything, support all the videos that we make. So it's never too late to try your hand at stuff, and you never know what you can do. And he just ate a 50 milligram gummy. The man will be in a stretch break momentarily. The peanut sheriff was creepy. Yeah, that was different. I was like, all right, clearly you know what you're doing. So, but hey, people will try all kinds of things on the internet, especially. Yeah, having this episode, it was a toss up from like last week of, hey, do we want to do the tortoise and the hare story or do we want to do the cameo curses one? Because I felt like they were both funny, and we just decided let's do the tortoise and the hare first, then we can go to the cameos. And Humming Flame, I love the tortoise and the hare that you animated. Thank you for taking time for people like me to enjoy. Good night. Oh well, thank you so much for stopping in and everything, and you have a good night as well. And yeah, Bispert, yeah, go ahead and post. I think I know which clip you're talking about too. That is a good one. That's what people would consider a classic for sure. It's funny because you could even tell the difference between Peanut's voice then and Peanut's voice now. It was like, oh, okay, I can tell this is an old clip because of just the way he sounds. People think you only live one life or career. Most people go through chapters of their lives doing all sorts of things. Exactly. My brother and I thought we would be like in an animation studio, and then got our first taste of what that was like, and be like, this may not be conducive with life choices and everything. So that's why we worked towards pretty much our entire like high school and college life, and realized you know what, maybe that's not for us. And then we pivoted to something else, still within the field, just in a different avenue of that. Found success with doing Twitch stuff for a very long time. Twitch commissions like emotes and graphics and stuff like that. And then found a company that needed some story group people, so it's just like all kinds of back and forths and stuff. The writing animation in the corner of a peanut is super adorable too. Yeah, that's the the little avatar. We're not trying to take like Peanut's whole thing or anything, but just because we're Burnt Peanut Animated, we just thought it would be funny. It'd be like, hey, how about a little Peanut avatar that's drawing in the corner, and he's just reacting to what we say. Like he opens up his mouth, like if he's talking. Even though he's got no arms or legs, but somehow it works. But thank you, Modest, my man. Thank you for kind words. You seem like a genuine, passionate person. Definitely wish you and your brother the best success. All that other shit's much love. Well, thank you, my man. That's what people need to do. We just got to inspire each other to get up and do it. There's no perfect time to do something. You just got to start. That's the hardest, especially for my brother and I. We tell this to each other all the time, especially when it's like starting a new episode or trying out something different. It's even with making this channel in the first place, because we were so focused on doing other kinds of work that we just told ourselves, just like, the hardest part of it is just starting. Let's start. And it was able to turn into something like this. And Durka, thanks again for posting those Discords for anybody to join in and check out. A lot of the community from these streams does hang out in there throughout the week as well. So if you guys want to hang out there, that's perfect and that's great. We have a channel for like animation suggestions as well. There's so many clips and there's so many moments that you never know which one could be animated. But just the opportunity for people to say, hey, what about this idea? Exactly, Miss Brent. It's like you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And yeah, you got to be your own champion. It's just like no one else is gonna do it. You got to do it. You got to start. You got to jump in. I'm sure Peanut himself is beyond words for y'all's work. Peanut has made it very clear that he does really like these for sure. I mean, how many people could say that they have their own cartoon? So maybe back in the old day, but nowadays it's a rare thing because everybody wants to use like AI or stuff like that, or just maybe doesn't have the interest to do stuff like this. But you just got to try it if you want to. You never know what'll happen. Just having a little cry, just a light, tasteful cry in the bathroom. If your plan was to hurt me, you've hurt me deeply. And yeah, exactly, Charter. It's just like this is legit your own personal cartoon. And just from all the quotes that Peanut says all the time, like for SpongeBob and everything, he's definitely within the same realm of the 29 to 35-year-old. So he probably grew up with all the same stuff that the majority of us here have had as well. You met Peanut IRL. He pulled your shirt up over your head and gave me pink belly. Amazing to meet him. Huge fan. Somehow I believe it. Like, what's going on, loser? Oh, pink belly. Bah. Yeah, he remembers it forever. It's a life event. Except this time he's going to just give you a wedgie and wet willy and be like, all right, get over there. Dunk her head in the toilet. All the old classic, like, 90s bullies trope. Exactly, Wolf. It's like it's the hand-drawn feel, the handcrafted.
Yeah, I will. I will, but just know my new rule.
Hope he throws you down the stairs next time. In game, in game. On Roblox, on Roblox. But nowadays, people gotta be careful on Roblox too. So it's just like people in Minecraft could be like, okay, in Minecraft, and people could be like in game, of course, and then people say in Roblox, and I'm like, well, you gotta be careful. That's why, Mr. Myers, you just gotta go for it. Especially if you have an idea.
Yeah, I will.
And you haven't seen anyone have this idea before. But like, I could corner the market. I can be the person that made this idea popular. Roblox is the new hobo hotel.
Hello there.
It can get dangerous.
I will, but just know my new rule.
And it's Vinny and D Waxler. Well, Wallaxer. And Code Still Dragon as well. And Chronic. And Sezu. Oh my god, I apologize everybody, I may have missed a few of these. Call me Ricky Ravioli.
Hello there.
For every one cameo, there is one curse.
I like when you animate the no when he says that. It looks really cute saying no for some reason. Yeah, it's just a quick back and forth, like a 1 or 2 frame little animation can actually give like, oh yeah, I could have not made him do anything, and now just a quick 1 or 2 frames makes it feel like he's doing a quick no. Nodding his head back and forth, or shaking his head back and forth. All right, people. I did just get word from my brother over here. He has not been feeling well this whole time, but I forced him to stream because I like to crack the whip especially when he's down. He did just let me know that he's not feeling up to it for our usual amount of time. So I do think we're probably going to call it a little earlier today. I know we usually do around another hour or so, but yeah, his headache's starting to build up and everything. So we do appreciate everybody, all the gifted subs and everything today as well. Thank you so much for everyone who did that, Misprint and Quackers and Unknown and everyone who did all that.
Hello there.
We always it means more than what you guys could imagine. That people are like to sit here and just hang out with us and take their hard-earned schmeckles and give it to a goopa like us. Ah, thanks, Haven. Yeah, he was not feeling too well. Has something wrong with his chest right now, and so he wanted to push through and try and at least get something, because Sundays are the only days we stream in the evenings for, because Peanut's not on Tuesdays or on Sundays. So we just wanted to get that in. I'm surprised he went this long. That's great. But before everybody leaves, we're actually going to see what some of the progress is so far. Just in case for people who were curious to see how this one is coming out. I only give my ill-earned shekels. He gives only his surplus shekels. Oh, and Killer with the last minute Prime sub. Absolute W. Thanks so much, my man. Remember, if you don't use your Prime sub, Jeff Bezos gets to keep it. No, but thanks so much for everybody who gave all their gifted subs and who used their Primes and everything. That's perfect. Thank you so much, everyone. But I think my brother is ready to show what some of the progress for today's episode is. So let's go in and see what that is.
My husband and I watch your stream every night. 2 months ago, you whispered me a happy birthday on stream when he commented, now can you wish the best husband ever, Colby, a happy birthday, please? Yeah, I will. I will, but just know my new rule. For every one cameo, there is one curse. Yeah, happy birthday, Colby!
So that's some of the progress that we got for today. And it's Vinny as well. Sorry, we were watching some of the episode right there, but thank you so much as well for using your Prime. Greatly appreciated for both Killer and Vinny for those last minutes right there as we were watching just the preview so far. And just because we had a few notifications coming at that time, we're just going to go ahead and play it one more just so we can see everything together. And so we'll go ahead and play it one more time.
My husband and I watch your stream every night. 2 months ago, you whispered me a happy birthday on stream when he commented, now can you wish the best husband ever, Colby, a happy birthday, please? Yeah, I will. I will, but just know my new rule. For every one cameo, there is one curse. Yeah, happy birthday, Colby!
And there we go. That's the progress so far. We got a little bit more down the end, but this is what was been worked on today as well for sure. So I do hope that everybody enjoyed their stay for this evening. I know it's a little shorter than usual, but yeah, the episode will continue on progress, and we're gonna find out what we're gonna post on Friday, because we do have a few episodes that I actually are already finished. One of them is the long-awaited. We've held on this one for a while now. The long-awaited Knight's Dead animation. We have another one which is a more multi-clip animation with clicks, and then one from when they were playing Arc Raiders back in the day. So, and if this one gets done, we'll see if we're gonna post this one or if we're gonna post one of the older ones. But there'll definitely be an episode for this Friday for sure. And yeah, my brother says he promises to be better for sure. And yeah, I think that'll be it for now. So thanks again, everybody, for taking your time out of the Sunday. Let's see. Would you guys be interested in raiding someone? Like one of maybe some of the normal or some of the crew, like maybe Fetus, or if he's on, or if Habibi's on. I know they were doing that. You know what? I think we may want to try and raid Fetus. I find Fetus very funny. He's doing some Sand Raiders right now, so I think that could be a good idea. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. I think we're gonna raid Fetus. Let me go ahead and start that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and raid with Fetus and hang out with Fetus for a little bit over on the Twitch side. Oh, and Bunny, thanks for posting that in the YouTube chat as well for anyone that's interested in hanging out with Fetus. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody, for all the gifted subs and everything. That was fantastic. That was great. Love it. Yeah, we'll see you guys throughout the week. If you guys want to join the Discord, we're in there all the time, hanging out with you guys as well. So that's great. All right, everybody, have a great time. Have a great raid, and we'll catch you guys all next time.